well, Danny, that result wasn't the way we wanted to start our 2021 season at home.
No, not at all. And we can't keep deciding that we're going to come to life in the second half. But you take that aside, the actual game's lost on two horrendous errors by Mitch. You take those out of the game and we win the game 1-0. And they didn't really create much after that, especially second half. I don't think Mitch had a shot to deal with. And it's hard because you're in the dressing room and we've battered the lads because we should be beating teams like that because we were better than them, especially second half. When you look at, I mean, don't get me wrong, they were very good at what they did. In the first half, I thought they probably deserved their 1-0 lead, but the manner in which it comes when you're making mistakes like that, we have two bad errors on Saturday against Hyderabad, two bad errors today against Sutton. We can't keep giving gifts away like that. We just can't keep giving gifts away like that.
It's, it feels like deja vu a little bit, like we were talking like last Saturday. What do we do now to make sure we're ready for the next game?
Well, we've got, as I said, you look at the 4 goals we've conceded. They haven't opened us up. They've not outplayed us and beat us through great play. We've given them 4 goals, and I suppose it's just working on that concentration levels, that decision making. It's really difficult to do when players decide to do something that actually is completely out of character and doesn't bring any kind of sense to the situation. I mean, I reckon if Mitch did that. To deal with the first half free kick 100 times, 99 of them he would just bring it to his chest, no problems at all. Bounces up and they finish it. Second one, don't think he doesn't need to come. He's actually come and he's took out our player, flicked it over someone's head and put the ball's in the back of the net. It's hard to work on that stuff. It's about decision making. But I mean, again, going back to it, what we've got to work on is our intensity and how we start games because we were too slow today and it was nowhere near good enough.
On a more positive note, another goal for us from a set piece. We know that's something you work hard on in training. It must be good to see it pay off in the games. Yeah, but
again, it's great. We scored a goal and Mo gets off the mark. He's opened his account, but we've come away with nothing. And well, brilliant, Mo. Well done, pat on the back. But as a collective, we haven't won the game. We haven't got a point out of the game. And again, you look at the situation. We should be sitting here with a minimum of 2 points now. That's what we should be doing. And that's not the case. So look, they've got a lot of work to do.
And we'd have a slight break now ahead of our next game away to Dover, but what do we do now to make sure we're ready for that game?
We've got a game penciled in for Saturday, so obviously we'll get some minutes into the boys that have not been involved as much, and we've got to look at what changes we make. Do we make changes? Do we try and bring someone in? Do we try and shake the group up a little bit? I know it's early days and people will say, look, it's not about panicking, and we're definitely not panicking, but how many chances do these lads need to prove that they can do what we want them to do? And today, yes, second half we were miles better, but we can't wait 45 minutes every week. We can't wait to be 1-0 down every week because you've got to then score 2 goals every time. And you know how hard goals are to come at this level, unless you do what we do, which is gift wrap everything for everybody.
You win with a shot. For more information, click the link in description.
Click here for the next video, click here to subscribe.